Hello, America. This is Randy Curvin in Kirksville, Missouri. This is Rant and Randy's Rant for 7/30/19. I'm going to give things a few minutes and people will start showing up. Uh, I apologize from the get go on this one. Uh, I forgot to record my programs last night. I didn't get a chance to view them today. Had to pick up one of Grace's meds. It turned out it was a good thing we got it. She hadn't taken it last night when she should, and she wasn't feeling well, so I went and got that. All right, we got one person out there. Mainly, I'm going to come from the heart, baby, because this whole thing with Mitch McConnell goes to the Senate floor yesterday and complains about a Washington Post article about he's a Russian asset. Well, he is. Uh, he gets Russian money. He is holding up on any bill that would um, fight against Russian interference in our election. What does that spell to me? He's a Russian asset. He gets money from Russian donors. He's got a Russian that's building a plant in Kentucky. I wonder why uh, he thought to complain about that's a fake article and all this. He's starting to sound more and more like Donnie because he's Donnie's protector. Uh, they're all up to their neck in damn Russian money, and now they don't want that found out. That's why a lot of them will not come forward about anything because they're receiving Russian money, either through the NRA, which takes them money from Russia. After all, they had a Russian spy in their midst and got photographed with a lot of politicians that have since gone out and deleted it off of their Twitter account or their Facebook. Doesn't matter. There were screen captures. We know who they were, like Rick Santorum. He's not in it anymore, but he is sure as hell still a pundit on stations. This bullshit goes on and on. The liar in chief was out at the South Lawn today, lying about Baltimore again, and that he thinks all this racism, and he did repeat the phrase again. He's the least racist person you'll ever meet. Give me a fucking break, you damn dumbass Donnie. You notice he's up on the shelf. I wanted to get through this without even bothering that asshole. I don't think I have to run up my blood pressure. I'm just going to talk basically from the heart. It gets out there and lies about everything, and then he's also going to visit Baltimore when the time is right. When is the time right, Donnie? You're out there trashing a city, trashing Elijah Cummings. And the first time you tweeted about him, you left the S off his name because you didn't know. That's not surprising at all. Half the time, you don't know what damn day of the week it is, other than, oh, I got to go talk to my base in Virginia today. That's about all the man knows. And there was somebody protesting his appearance there, so I'm glad to hear that. All right, let's see what else we might have. Oh, yeah, I wanted to mention this. There were, in the Mueller hearings, Donnie was having two Republicans just jump all over Mueller. This man that served in Vietnam, this man that had medals, and they treated him shamefully And I'll tell you the two candidates for Dan Coates' job with the uh, NSA. What it was first candidate didn't make it because he didn't put down Mueller enough, and that was Jim Jordan. All right. Hey, Tina, glad you made it. Yeah, they're all a bunch of crooks. Uh, and then the one that put down Mueller the most was John Ratcliffe. Uh, and he is the pick that Donnie's got for uh, Dan Coates' position. So we can expect him to go before hearings. This man has no experience in that type of work again. And the one he should have picked, John Hurd out of Texas, he worked for the CIA. He knows about intelligence work. He's not going to pick him because he didn't put Mueller down during the hearing. Oh, more shit. Let's see. And I thought it was funny. Donnie thought he was going to get a hand in the Rose Garden the other day, speaking to the first responders, and had show his little menu that he signed the bill into law. And then he went on to say that that he was there. No, he wasn't. He wasn't at Ground Zero. He was in on a radio interview bragging about his building was the tallest in the area since the towers fell. Lie number one. Then he went out in front of them and said that he was there and he wasn't a first responder. Don't consider him that. He thought he was going to get applause out of that. He got crickets out of that remark, so he moved on. But he said he was there a lot. No, he wasn't. Damn liar. And another statement that he's made in the past, he had hundreds of friends that died in the towers. No, he didn't. That man didn't have friend one that worked in the towers. Get so tired of this lying son of a bitch. Then he comes out and tries to stir things up even more today on the South Lawn. Looks like we're going to have to hit the streets, folks. We're going to have to take our country back. And that's the only way to do it is peaceful demonstrations. And all these distractions is the reason he jumped on Al Sharpton and he jumped on Bernie Sanders. He projects back onto them exactly what he is. He called Sharpton a con man and he called Bernie a racist. That's what he is. And possible other distractions that he's going to be trying to avoid. It turns out his friend Tom Barrett was, before he was even president, I believe he was president-elect, was working out a deal with the Saudis that would make Tom Barrett a lot of money. Who would have ever thought he would be doing something like that? It's just the nasty ass people that Donnie has put in there. The best people, give me a damn break. He doesn't know any best people. He knows a bunch of crooks, just like himself. That's all he knows. Oh, I just want to kind of get out here today. I will tell you some progress on both groups. My Rant and Randy's Rant, the True Patriots, and that's what we are, is now, I believe, last count I looked at was 142 members. So that's coming right along. And the other figure I will give you. The other night on the family meeting, I had 49 subscribers. You blue dots came through for me, and we are now at 54 subscribers. So it grew by 5 in just 2 days, and I'm very proud that this is coming along. Uh, we need to get the word out to everybody we can. We also need to make sure uh, that folks understand we are the Blue Dot family. We are Blue Dots. And because of that, folks that subscribe here or watch this on Facebook when it's through, you need to go on over to JBS Blue Dot family and join in with us, and help us get this done. We're going to get that orange turd out of the White House, but it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of people to do it. It's going to take organization and people like myself, like John, like Richard, like Leo, voicing uh, our views on this. And I was amazed the other day. We were all on the same page about everything, and we hadn't talked to each other. And yet we're on the same page about everything. People, that tells you uh, we're all seeing the same thing. This man is trying to take over our government. He will take away every freedom that we have because that's not in his agenda or the fascist that he stands for. Uh, Let me think about this one for a minute. That's amazing. I get on here. I had a story that I was going to cover, but um, I can't think of it right now. I don't want to hold up a lot of people, even though Tina is still out there. Uh, Others will see it when it gets to Facebook. So I'm not that worried about live audiences. People have other things to do, and I understand that. But just know that this is growing. Our movement is growing, and that's what it's all about, folks. We are the guardians of liberty and the guardians of freedom. If we don't look out for those things, he will take them away. I remember what it was I was going to cover. California is coming up with either the law or the bill that all presidential candidates will have to present their tax returns to be on the ballot. And I can predict what Donnie is going to do about that. He's going to start taking away state rights in places like California because it's a blue state. And first he'll do those, but he'll do anybody in a state that gets in his way. Um, he'll start taking away their state rights too. This man knows he's going to fucking prison if he can't get his ass back in office. Oh yeah, Tina, I know you're a blue dot all the way, and that's why this is growing, Tina. Uh, is because of blue dots like yourself. Uh, Whether you see it on Facebook or like you come out here and see it while it's live, uh, it's taking hold and it's coming along just like um, my group, Rant and Randy's Rant, the True Patriots group, is coming along. People are making friends with me, and when they do, I have a couple of invitations for them, and it's taken off. It really has. All right, folks. Tina, I'll let you go today. I'll get this down to Facebook and kind of go back in living room and get this out here. Share this shit, people. America, I love you. And we can do a lot better than we're doing now, but it's going to take some hard work. It's going to take some work on the ground in 2020 to make it the biggest blue tsunami that there has ever been. So, peace, resist, persist, and insist that we stand stronger together. I will see you sometime tomorrow on Facebook. So I look forward to it, and I look forward to uh, doing that rant. I'll be better studied at that time. Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching this and sharing this shit. Let's get it out there. Bye bye.